Assalamu alaikum, and thanks for watching Hot Conflict. Dear friend, this is the letter I received from the Barack Obama campaign via email. I'm going to read it to you for your enjoyment. Dear friend, stand up and be counted. Something remarkable is happening to our campaign right now, and I wanted to share with you the terrific news. You've already heard that after everything was counted and double-checked, we reported to the Federal Election Committee that an astonishing 104,000 donors gave over $25 million to the campaign through March 31st. What's happening to the campaign since then has been even more remarkable. In April alone, over 37,000 people have donated to the cause, almost 90% of them for the first time. On the eve of the first candidate debate this Thursday night, the keepers of the Washington status quo are nervous. Those invested in keeping things as they are have a hard time grasping that a movement made up of people who want a new kind of politics can actually change things. Now's the time for every person who supports Barack Obama to make one thing perfectly clear. We're here, we're serious about change, and we're going to be heard. When people come together one by one, astounding things can happen. This is just the beginning. We can continue to grow this movement, but it's up to you. Will you become the next person to be counted by making a donation today? We've seen what happens when the will of the people is swept aside. Corruption and incompetence paralyze our government. America's ability to lead the world is diminished, and the fundamental fairness of our society diminishes to benefit the privileged few. We need a movement of ordinary people to elect our next president, because for so many of us, what our president does is personal. Here's an example of what I mean. On Monday, Barack laid out a foreign policy vision that captured why rebuilding America's moral leadership in the world is personal for him. That day, we asked for the same from you. What we heard back were thousands of powerful, incredibly personal reasons why we need a new era in America's foreign policy. We've heard from retired soldiers and diplomats about the decades of work undone by this president's recklessness and failures. We've heard from family members of service members in Iraq who want their loved ones out of harm's way. We've heard from ordinary Americans from every region and every walk of life who want to once again feel the pride of knowing that our president is truly the leader of the free world. That's why we need a movement behind our next president. Only by electing a president accountable to no one but the people will we restore America's global moral leadership. Some people don't believe it can be done, but you can show them the way by making your donation and demonstrating that this campaign is a movement of people willing to step up and take personal responsibility for change. So far in April, over 20,000 people have donated to the campaign over the internet. And for more than 18,000 of them, this was their first donation to the campaign. It's not just happening online. Our movement continues to grow everywhere. On April 14th, over 20,000 people rallied with Barack in Atlanta, Georgia, the largest political rally in that city's history. People like you are proving that no matter what any pundit says, this campaign isn't about what happened already. It's about what's going to happen. More people are going to be involved than ever before. People like you have more power over the process than ever before. And if we succeed, we're going to elect a president who answers to the American people for a change. Thank you. Yours sincerely, David Plouffe, campaign manager. That was the letter I got from the Obama campaign via email. So, what's my opinion after reading that? As Mulder would say to Scully, I want to believe. I want to believe. Assalamu alaikum. Thanks for watching Hot Conflict.